Sorry. I'm so sorry. Can you just yeah, it's real. I just don't want to touch the floor. It's from a real blue leopard. Yeah, I got it from a real blue leopard. Okay. Hey guys. Hey. I'm sure most of you know me and probably saw me the other week and hear me roar. Yeah. Thank you. If you don't remember, I'll jog your memory. Oink. You may have also noticed some of my fight scenes and thought, wow, Sam is so amazing with the sword. She must have so much experience in this. And the truth is, I do have some experience, but not because I really have much combat training or special skills like that, but because I almost got stabbed once. And now some of you guys might not know this about me, but before I moved back to Michigan as a teenager, I lived in Florida and Guam, and my dad was in the Navy, so we went to a lot of cool places like Japan, Costa Rica, Australia, Atlanta. So, you know, I've been around a lot of people in a lot of different places and seen some sketchy things, but no. I'm gonna give you one chance to guess when and where this happened. And if you guessed a week into my freshman year over in Lot D, you So, of course, like all of my, defining moments and most of my essays, this started at 1 a.m. I really wanted to get out of my room because my dorm mate went to sleep early, and all of my friends had taken advantage of their first weekend at college and invited their boyfriends over, or they had a nervous breakdown and went home to their parents, and the opposite. But I was kind of in the middle where I was like here trying to adjust to college life, but I was just here. I didn't have anything to do. So, like any rational person, I thought, well, I'll go on a late night drive to Taco Bell because I'm gonna be alone, I'm gonna do it right. And I obviously get the $6.99 Love's Make It Your Way crazy customized combo box because there's no other fast food place where you can get 4 entrees and a side and have it be socially acceptable. I'm the reason they got rid of the 4 for 4. So I make it back to Lot D, and I'm just happy I got a close spot, because I don't really want to walk all that far. And little did I know, I was moments away from disaster. And I get out of my car with this taco party box, even though I swear to God I didn't order the 20 taco box. I swear there's like 4 things jangling around in there, but it's super humbling, and I got the large pot too, so in general, I'm just struggling to get my shit together. And I start walking through the parking lot thinking, well, thank God it's the middle of the night. No one's gonna be here, no one's gonna be looking at me, judging me, because I don't really care what people think about me. I just don't want them to, And as you can clearly tell, I'm new to this whole college thing, is why did I think no one would be out at 1 a.m., as if that's not the new noon? In another guessing game, what's the worst possible thing you can imagine seeing if you're an overweight, insecure 18-year-old girl walking alone in her pajamas at 1 a.m. on campus? A group of 12 drunk frat boys walking towards you in the opposite direction. It's like they were the 12 apostles and I was Pontius Pilate. That's a horrible joke to tell this weekend. This is the holiest weekend of the year. My poor mother told me she skipped the Easter Vigil to come watch me commit blasphemy on a stage. But I digress. And I have this really bad feeling, and it's a really specific feeling. And if you know it, you know it. I'm thinking, great. I'm gonna get called fat. I just know it's just the world we live in, okay? Don't stab the messenger. And one of them makes eye contact with me. And I'm trying my best to reassure myself and, give myself mantras like, no one's actually judging at you. It's all in your head. You can just start Monday. But, from 30 yards away, this fucker goes, hey, I'm gonna stab you. And you're fat! Guess which one scared me more? It was the second. But honestly, I couldn't be mad at him because the evidence was right in front of my taco box. But, okay. But what does one do in this situation? Well, my mom always taught me to ignore your bullies until they go away. So I'm keeping me head down. It just keeps going. I'm gonna stab you. I got a knife in my pocket. You totally just stab you right now. Like, babes, who are you trying to convince, me or you? But he just doesn't stop. And behind him laughing are Mark, Matthew, Luke, and John. I'm still just minding my business. And naturally, I'm going to have to cross whatever stabbing event's going to take place, right? And I'm just thinking, is he actually going to stab me? And if he is, how is he going to do that? And he must have known I hate being unprepared because he told me exactly what he was going to do. I'm gonna take out my Swiss Army knife from my pocket. I'm gonna stab me, you in your face right now with my knife. And then finally, one of the frat boys decides it's just too much. And he's like, hey man, that's not cool anymore. Joey, you gotta stop. Oh yeah, his name was Joey. Probably short for Joseph. And then this guy, Joey's all like, punk, yeah, I got her, keep walking. Meanwhile, I totally make it to the other sidewalk at this point. Past Joey and, the whole kingdom of God. I think we all know Joey couldn't handle all this. I make it back safely to my dorm, tacos intact, and confidence only slightly bruised. And I'm just dying to tell my friend what happened the next afternoon. And she just gives me the worst response ever. She's like, oh my God, that's so scary. Well, good thing that there were witnesses around and you got his name. Something really bad could have happened. First of all, something really bad did happen. I got called fat. That is anyone's worst day ever. Trust. Second of all, I don't think any of these guys were gonna pull a Judas and, snitch on my boy Joey here. That's their guy. If anything, they're gonna help him dump me. And according to Joey, it's gonna take all 12 of them to do it. Thirdly, he's a 5'7" white man named Joey. If they launch an investigation, the entire business department would shut down. So I've been able to move past this event because I ultimately did not get stabbed. But I tell this as a cautionary tale, spreading the gospel, if you will, to freshmen to, be aware of your surroundings. But this is also the story I told my doctor that finally made her feel bad enough to prescribe me Ozempic. So Joey,